Welcome to the roundtable. Welcome to the roundtable. Welcome to the roundtable. Welcome to the roundtable.
Oh my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the day is finally here. We have made it. This is the final one. we are most definitely doing it this time around.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and everything is going to be on our side, most definitely. But yeah, we are chilling with yours truly, DJ 98, Queenstown's finest. Chilling with yours truly, man. Finally, the guy has made it. We've made it because it's been a long time coming. I remember you guys putting so much pressure on me. Dude, we need this episode. We need this episode. And finally, we are here again. And I think this time it's the ones. Most definitely. Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, thank you for having me, man. We are alive, guys. Nowadays, it's the most important thing. Treasure your life.
Yeah.
Life is short.
Yeah.
You see people dropping like flies left, right, and center. We don't even know what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Hey.
We might be getting vaccines, but we don't know whether it's right or wrong.
I'm scared. For the first time in my life, I'm scared to do something.
Yeah.
Terrified of vaccines. There was a rumor that Ushona Ferguson, who recently passed away, he passed away because of vaccine-related complications. So,
Yeah, I heard something like that.
Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder.
Did you take the jab? Did you take the vaccine
I'm
yet?
scared. I'm not going.
You're still thinking about it.
And they full need vaccine.
Big cause again.
Yeah. I'm a big closer on that one.
Yeah. But I registered. I didn't go for it yet.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of going for it.
I'm watching a few people that got the jab. If they don't die within 3 years, then I'm like...
3 years? Yeah, that's a very long time to test something
Well,
out.
there's a professor that said something. I'm sure they killed that guy.
Yeah.
He said a lot of things. It will give you blood clots. It will... it's got whole lot of complications that come with the vaccine. So,
I'm still watching my dad as well because I beat Tatilisham and he said, it was a bit painful on the side. I'm not too sure which side it was, but now he's recovering, he's better. He didn't have COVID, he's never had COVID, but he decided that he wants to take the jab and he's done both of them. There's jab 1 and the jab 2.
It depends on Johnson & Johnson, it's only one jab.
Okay, and then Pfizer.
Pfizer has got 3.
Oh, 3? Yeah. Oh, wait, okay. Now there's a new one coming now.
Hey, we are guinea pigs in South Africa, man. They keep testing these things on us.
Huh?
It's sad.
And we're still under lockdown and other countries have opened their doors.
My guy.
Yeah, it must suck for the
I
entertainment
don't even
industry.
want to touch on that. It sucks, particularly if you're from the Eastern Cape.
Sure.
Yeah, the guys in Joburg have found a way to fly out to Ghana and other African countries, and they're recently hosting concerts in London. That's massive. Big up to our South African artists.
Yeah, but you need funds for that, you know?
Need a lot of money, my guy. A lot of money.
What are they doing? Are they organizing these events by themselves, that side, or they have certain agencies or what that are doing them these favors of booking them?
Yeah. I think it's a matter of someone South African that's influential that side.
Oh.
So they liaise in that way.
Okay.
And then they decided, okay, fine, no, let's do this.
Oh, no.
And then
let's get major league. It's dope.
It's dope.
Yeah. Otherwise, my brother, are you good though?
hanging in them and taking things one day at a time. I'm in love again.
Yes.
Hopefully, I'm not gonna cry again in a few months from now. But I think this is genuine. I think she's the one. We've had our ups and downs. We realized when we are apart, but we actually belong together.
I mean, the fact that she comes back, that's rare, you know.
well,
There's usually something special about that. Yeah. But that's good. Hey, me. Ups and downs.
Casanova.
I'm not Casanova.
Casanova. You enjoy the single life. Hey,
It's tricky. No?
once it has you, it has you.
Yeah.
Because it's easy, man. No complications, no drama. I mean, everything that relationship doesn't have. I mean, it gets lonely at times, but
It's very lonely.
it's
Very
it gets
lonely, especially on weekends.
Yeah, hey, Sunday, hey, that day will remind you. But Chief, out now.
No, and it was cold these past weekends.
Hey, let's hope the weather is gonna be kind of
But it looks promising this weekend because I was checking it out. There's a bit of like good news when it comes with the weather.
I think if it can rain for a good week, just to get the ice out of the core,
Then we'll be
finally
sorted,
have warm weather. But you know, Queenstown, my guy, in December we'll still be wearing jackets. So.
And we'll be in lockdown.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. Lockdown. Hey, enjoy your lives, guys. After 15 December, we're gonna be locked down again.
Don't jinx it, guys. Don't do
goes without
this.
saying, man. This is a return of 2020, if you check. With everything that's been going.
But now COVID has finished like 2 years, right?
well,
This is the second year.
Already.
At least 4 years. Then everything is going to be fine. Back to normal. Or 5. Nah.
I'm looking at 10 years at least.
No, man. 10 years with masks. No, we can't live like that.
Up until 2030, we're still going to be here.
No, man.
Hopefully, some scientist somewhere is doing something.
But apparently they found like something in Lesotho, ne?
Yeah.
Didn't you see that? There's a vaccine or there was a cure or something like that in Lesotho.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they're going to kill that guy that found the cure.
Of course.
I know these people. They make money. Out of all these things, there was a guy that found the cure for HIV and AIDS. Where is that? They killed him. So if you're going to mess with what brings their income,
Obviously,
take you out.
They have to take you out.
They take you out.
Yeah.
They're making billions out of this.
True.
And you and me are suffering.
Yeah, understand. Hey, it's got nothing to do,
Petrol hikes. Hey.
And there was a
hikes,
petrol hike. No.
Electricity
Another one.
is ridiculous. $1,000 gets you about between 300 and 400 units. What is that? What is that? $1,000.
And it's only getting worse, no?
Man.
It's only getting worse.
Getting robbed here. Seriously. Why can you... you see when you buy airtime, if you buy $1,000 airtime, you get $1,000 worth of airtime.
Yeah.
Why can't we do the same?
Because back in the day, it was like that, right? You buy electricity for $100 and then you get like 100
worth. Yeah.
But now the game has changed. It's no longer the
these
same.
people are killing us. Yo, chief.
But what can we do?
Hey,
Man,
you can't fight the system.
let's get into you now. Let's get into you now. So, the name, actually, I think that's what people want to know first. Because when I posted the status that I posted yesterday, ask him why 98. Where's the other 2%?
Hey, this topic keeps coming up. 98% comes from the friends. Back in the day, we played pool, 8-ball pool. I was very good at playing the sport. I was almost unbeatable.
Sure.
So they called me 98% because of that. Then a couple of years later, I started DJing, and then it was already my nickname, so I took it out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it came about.
98.
Yeah.
Damn. And then history, high school, growing up. Where did you grow up?
Born and bred in Queenstown. So I grew up between here and a place called Whittlesea.
Oh, yeah.
It's 36 kilometers northwest of Queenstown.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've got friends there that became family. You know, I wasn't lucky to have family.
Okay.
So I had to make my own. So whoever that was close enough to me, I sort of like regarded them as my family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Whittlesey, got a family, I got Dani, so that's my family. Then here, I'm trying to build a relationship with my cousins,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Ongeziwe, and my other cousin who's in Tobek as well, Mamzam. Yeah.
Alright.
So getting there, man, taking things one day at a time.
Okay.
High school, Gwangga Public, Gwangga Senior Secondary School.
Okay. Okay.
And then I upgraded my grades in Chana High School in Whittlesey.
Okay.
And then I did a short computer course. The rest is history.
And then now, when does music fall into place? Because I think that's the main thing. You know?
Music.
Yeah.
I come from a family of music. In as much as I didn't have family, I was raised by my grandmother and grandfather.
All right. All right.
Yeah, kumbula must that era.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your mother gives birth to you, and then she has to go and find work out of town somewhere.
Yeah.
So mine was in Bloemfontein for the majority of my young life.
Okay.
So my grandfather and grandmother were the ones that made sure I had shelter. Unfortunately, they passed away in 1996.
Okay.
So they were music lovers. During the era of my LPs, you remember?
Sure.
Yeah. So they had a lot of records of music. So I grew up in that household.
Okay.
So it's something that I grew up into.
LP time, cassette.
Yeah, cassettes.
Yeah.
Cassettes came, and then they turned LPs into vinyls.
Yeah.
And then CDJs came. Then it progressed. We're now in the era of digital.
Yeah.
Everything is online.
Yeah. So, and then DJing now. When did that come about? Because obviously you were like listening to all this music and you got like inspired.
Yeah.
Like, and probably radio too. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like you were like, "Ish, I wanna see something, you know,
Yeah.
probably exploring or playing around. Or maybe you've seen someone who was DJing and then you were like, you fell in love with it. How did DJ come about? How did you get into the space of DJ?
Okay.
Yeah.
DJing, growing up, there were guys like Double Mosquito, Frotman, Vinny Da Vinci,
Sure.
Abo Fresh, your Big Five. So those were the guys that started the DJing thing or the house movement back in the day. So yeah, I fell in love with it. I started fiddling around with cassette decks at home. We had a double cassette player.
Okay.
So I'll play a song on this one, then cue the other song on the other one. So the timing, had to be spot on, so that when I stop this one, I play this one.
Okay.
So that there is that bit of continuity.
So it's like a rewind, stop,
yeah.
play. Yo!
Yeah, so I just did that around family for some time. Then the community sort of like caught on.
Yeah.
And then they would invite me if they're having a small gathering somewhere.
Sure.
And then, I'll showcase my talent. And then times flied, then vinyls came through. Fortunately for me, I met a guy called David from Joburg.
Okay.
We were good friends. So he knew how to play with vinyls.
Sure.
Sort of like taught me.
Okay.
So it was me, Unati Nice, and
Who's Nati Nice? I recognize the name.
Yeah, Unati is Ngosnat Mapegula from Esbelen.
Okay.
Yeah, so he adopted the name Nat. His nickname was Nat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was known as Nat.
Yeah.
So it was me and him and a couple of other guys. Then we started playing around.
Yeah.
We started hosting gigs. We started doing things, pushing car washes. We'd go to a car wash, talk to the owner, put up the sound on a Sunday, and then we play.
Yeah.
So it became a thing. Then Zalanang happened. It was a restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah, so we spoke to the owner and said, "Hey, my guy, how about we introduce something different? Because now restaurants are all about eating and sitting down. That's cool. But then from Friday after work, how about we come through with sound?
Yeah.
We set up outside, and then we start playing and see how it goes. Became a big thing because the place was banging.
Yeah.
And then Rocks came on. Rocks was a club. So I was one of the people that were running the place.
Yeah, that's when I started
Yeah.
like seeing things now, because I've got an older sister, and my sister used to tell me about Rocks and all of that, and DJ 98 was still a big name then. Yo,
Hey, my guy.
you've come a long way. Eh?
Yeah. So Rocks happened. It was good for a couple of years. Then things progressed, and then Men's happened.
Yeah.
And then I was part of that franchise as well. And then I moved to YOLO Lounge, which is where I have been ever since. So all my moves I'm making from YOLO Lounge, major concerts that I've been part of, Natives, Basem Tata, 30,000 strong, handle that crowd.
Can imagine.
Berlin November, which is in East London, 60,000 strong. I handle that crowd. It's a racehorse type of vibe.
Yeah. Like Durban July, Polo, what. Yeah.
So I was fortunate to be part of those. Got a good friend called Smash. He owns a sound company.
Okay.
Sime Mzweda Trading. Yeah. That's the company name. So whenever he goes, whenever they hire him, they make sure that he ropes me in.
Oh, so you're a standard DJ.
Yeah, he knows. He knows we come a long way with me and him. And he knows I'm flexible. I'm versatile.
Okay.
When it comes to DJing. I assess the crowd and decide what to play on the day.
Because I remember, like, back in the day, you used to play house, right? Like strictly house. You had house mixes. I think that was beginning of the Men's era for me, because that's when I started going out. Started seeing you there. I'm like, oh, okay, this guy's playing. Until you got to YOLO, or maybe like towards the end of the whole Men's situation, you became like a hip hop DJ, right? How did you fall in love with hip hop, Kingo? How did the love for hip hop come about?
Hip hop was always there. Irreable Tupac, Big Smalls.
Sure.
Ice Cube, Miss Elliott. I was a hip hop head, a hip hop fan. But we didn't have no know-how or knowledge on how to play hip hop. That was up until I decided, but okay, let me give this a try. Let me fiddle around with some tracks and see what can I do out of that. Then I started to understand a lot of things like BPM and the types of hip hop.
Okay.
So at least it makes it easier when you've got that knowledge. You're able to categorize your music in a particular manner, and then it makes it easy to combine.
Sure.
So it sort of like grew from there, and then I'd have DJs from outside of Queenstown. We share music. Then we started doing DJ intros, where we'd get an instrumental of a song, and then we fuse the two.
Okay.
Just take the 16 bar loop, put it in front of the song, so that you mix with a flat beat.
Okay.
At least it doesn't have a lot of noise in between. It's a smooth mix. So we started fiddling with those, and then we grew to cuts and so forth. Now the game has changed.
Wait, what does this mean? Like,
Yeah.
you'd get vocals of the song,
Yeah.
and then you'd get the beat,
Yeah.
and then you mash them together.
Yeah.
So now you guys are mastering these songs
Yeah.
by yourselves. Yeah, man.
We're creating a whole new song now. Something that doesn't come. And then the producers caught on to that, and they started releasing DJ packs.
Okay.
So songs that were ready made the way we would do them.
Okay. That's interesting. That is so interesting. Wow. Okay. There's a lot when it comes to DJing that I don't know. I remember the last time we were talking, you spoke about like CDJs that you can control from your phone or something like that. You're in the middle of the dance floor and you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing behind
Yeah.
the turntable.
Yeah,
But,
the times have changed so much. We live in the digital era.
yeah.
We used to have amplifiers, big ones,
Yeah.
heavy ones back in the day that you needed to have, and then to control your sound, to push out the sound from the speaker to the speakers. But now we're using digital amps,
Yeah.
small, like this small, but it carries your entire sound. So now what happens is that you control that digital mixer from your phone or even your laptop.
Yeah.
Then you set whatever you need to set. You set it high, you set it low, you see if it's distorting, you change whatever. So it's gone to that era now.
Sure.
Things are much more interesting.
And obviously these things come at a price, come on.
Hey, hefty price. Hefty. The sound that we have at YOLO easily comes close to $1 million. Just the sound.
I remember actually. I remember when Lulu Cafe was here not too long ago, and I was passing by and I could hear the sound. Like I stood outside for a bit because I was talking to someone, and I was like, "Wow, this sound is different." You know,
Yeah.
it's elevated from what I used to hear back in the day at YOLO. But I think with that comes like Landioba. Whatever you invest in your business.
Yeah. I wish a lot of Eastern Cape, particularly Eastern Cape club owners, be it a Chisanyama, be it a tavern, they can invest on quality sound. When you buy quality, you're going to spend a lot of years without buying back. Now the sound that we have at YOLO, we spent close to 6 years now with the same sound. You understand? No issues whatsoever. It's always been going there all the entire time. Now, if you buy cheap, you find out after 2 years or after a year, you need to buy again. So it actually costs you more to buy cheap. Twitter. Since I've been here, I never had that. I used to have that issue at my former employment. Tweeters. They would go every week. Tweeters would go. Since I've been here, not a single speaker has lost a tweeter. Twitter has been blown. So that's quality. When you buy quality, no issues. And we're pushing 2000s. CDJ 2000s. Hey, but the Pioneer is killing us. They recently launched 3000s now.
That's the thing about technology actually, because now there is like a bit of a difference.
It's always a bit. But at least we're happy with what we have. It's the latest because the price is still hefty. They still go for 55,000 a piece. So we got 2 of those. That's 110 plus the mixer that goes for 60. So that's 170. Just the decks.
Like we're not talking about speakers,
not
amps,
speakers,
nothing.
amps, and everything. Just the decks. Looking at close to 200,000.
But quality over everything. Guys.
Man. Quality.
If you're if you buy clothes at like a proper store, they're gonna last you longer.
Which makes sense why our clothes are expensive. Men's clothes are expensive. Because now Chinese shops, they manufacture genuine stuff. So now you buy a sweater for $1,000 or $1,000 plus. You buy shoes for 700 or 1,000 or more. Our shoes are expensive.
Very expensive.
Expensive.
So now, with your former employers, isn't there like any bad blood? Would you go back and play for them? Do you go back and play for them maybe?
I would go back and play for them. But my commitment and duties here don't give me much of a free movement. I don't just DJ. I do other chores as well.
Sure.
I also market the place. So I've got a lot on my plate. But I would. I would.
So there's no bad blood.
Still great.
I mean, you're a cool Jed, so I don't think there'd be any like.
I don't believe in burning bridges.
Because you never know.
I'm a lover, man. I'm a lover. I believe everyone is trying to do something. So the least that we can do is push each other. You recently pushing
trailers and
trailers. So it's a dope initiative.
Thank you so much, man.
We've seen that with white people.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's good to see a black brother pushing it for himself.
And another thing that I wanted to talk to you about, just to touch on, like, my man, you support so much. I've seen so many different posts on your WhatsApp and even on Facebook. You're trying to push black businesses that way, and I'm appreciative of the support that you're doing.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for finding the courage. Business is not easy at all.
Yeah.
You can run your business for 3 years losing.
Yeah.
And then you finally make it on the 4th year. So that's a lot. And you've got people that you employ. Those people have got families that they feed.
Sure.
So I can't just... It's something that I need to do, not to push a person that's already doing something.
Yeah.
I say big up to you.
Thank you, man.
Don't stop pushing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And like, this is a thought that I had not too long ago. I was like, it's so weird how China Singabantu Bamnyama don't want to like push each other. It's not about buying
exactly
anymore, you know. I need your but it's just that thing of posting, because we live in a social media era, right? So my customer could be on your
my timeline.
So it's just a matter of posting sometimes, and then you put them on, you know. But let's try and take care of each
even
other.
Buying, guys, we need to buy from black owned business.
Yeah.
Go out and buy, man. It's not gonna cost you anything. Go out and buy. If there's something you don't like about the service, about whatever it is that you bought, talk to the person. Show them how they can improve. Let's build each other.
Don't now go write about me on Facebook and bash me.
Let's build each other now. Let's build.
I love that.
Yeah, man. Some communities are already doing this. I like what's happening in Mthatha.
Sure.
Mthatha is mostly, we're not talking about this in a racism type of vibe.
Yeah.
But most of the businesses in Mthatha are black owned.
Sure.
It's a dope thing. I like that.
And what I noticed about them, they push each other.
Exactly.
If and that's something I really like. I really enjoy that. Yeah. So talking about Mthatha and how businesses are like holding each other, black people supporting each other. How does that like affect us here at YOLO? Like when it comes to the support? Because I've seen like most of our black brothers come here, spend a lot of money. But like, how far does it go?
Okay.
Yeah.
It goes as far as some guys offering employment to the staff that we have. It goes to show that people are looking out. Whatever it is that you do it to the best of your ability, because you might never know who you are serving or who you are helping. You understand? So for something like that to be happening, it means good to know black people are looking out for each other.
Sure.
Because if a person comes with a better job than the one I currently have, that person wants my life to change for the better.
For sure. I like that. I like that. Yo, guys, I really strive for Indoyoba Sibamba Neni, Sipushane. I'm really about it, because look at how Indians are doing. You know?
Yo, my guy.
Yeah, what?
Hey, and these foreign nationals have been showing us how they do this. Because now you'd have a guy come into your community, runs a shop for 6 months. After 6 months, he introduces someone else, a brother or someone, and then he's gone. He's gonna push something else somewhere else. And then that person takes over whatever he was pushing.
There's actually a guy that I was supplying chicken for not too long ago. But because it's taking too long. You know, export, imports, COVID and all of that. So it's a lot. So what this guy was doing, this guy came into South Africa without like money. But he had people that he knew from the same place. Didn't have money for groceries, whatever. But those guys pitched in imali for baza. And now he's good. Now he went to the same thing. You know?
In our black communities, we'd have something called a stock fair.
Sure.
I don't know if we still have those. That's a brilliant initiative. In as much as other people decided to scam other people out of that, but it's brilliant in the sense that you come together, you put money, and then whatever total you make, you give it to someone for that particular month, and then the next month it continues, and so forth. And then others would be grocery stockpiles. They collect money, Then in December, they go and buy whatever amount of groceries.
Yeah.
Then they share amongst each other. You know, if we can have more of those, maybe on a bigger scale, we come together, we fork out 20K a month. Maybe we're a group of 10, that's 200K.
Yeah.
We give it to one brother, he decides what to do with the money. It's something dope and something that we need to continue to do.
Keep the money around us. And that's how we grow.
You understand?
That's how we grow.
Maybe invest in property or maybe buy property.
Exactly.
You understand? That's another business that we are not into.
Yeah.
Properties.
F&B.
People are always looking for places to stay.
F&B actually came up with something just now. It's like a crowdfund type of thing where you can buy a house.
Yeah.
But I think it's up to 12 people. We can buy and then nimane nipatala nonke.
Okay, but they buy the house for you.
Yeah, they buy the house for
like
you. They
that.
give you guys the funding. If mhlambe credit scores are right.
Okay.
Yabo, you come together, you buy 12, you pay mhlambe uzawubhatala lo mali depending on like mhlambe uphi ebomini and all those kind of things. 2K here, 5K here, 10, you know, all of those kind of things. And then you put this money together, pay it off, buy a next one, you see?
I love that. That's a dope initiative.
really
It's something we really need to look into. Some guys buy houses, buy businesses.
And property, you can't go wrong.
Never.
You can't
Never.
go wrong. Yo.
Never.
Yeah.
Especially if you maintain a property.
For sure.
Yeah, there are guys that are running something. They buy a property, fix it up, then put a markup on, and then resell it.
Sure.
When you gain money, maybe way more than whatever it is that you put.
Yeah, initial capital.
Yeah. So they grow like that.
I love those
Because now
ideas.
out of that, maybe you get $500,000 more.
Yeah.
From the resale.
Yeah.
Then you buy another property at whatever price. Then you fix it and then you put
Profit from
well,
that.
yeah.
And now you're putting money in your
Yeah.
pocket and also investing more into the business as well. Yeah, we should really look into things like that.
Hey,
Guys.
thinking out of the box, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Tina says, employment.
When are we going to build houses on the mountains, man? We want to do that, you know?
Houses on the hill, man. Yeah,
we want to
houses on the
do
hill.
those kind of things. We want to do those kind of things.
Now we should be striving towards being employers ourselves.
Yeah.
You understand?
Now let's get into the growth of YOLO, because I feel like now you're part of the family here.
Sure.
Yeah, and it's been like that for a couple of years now. Since YOLO has started up, like, how much growth have you felt? Because when you immediate, like family, you see everything like closer than we see, because we're on the outside and we're looking in. And, oh my God, YOLO, upstairs and go, oh my, we have all of those kind of things. Like how do you feel about the growth, and how has it come this far?
Yeah. Right.
History of YOLO, basically.
Yeah. It started small. He posed
Yeah.
just a one room, got a toilet.
Literally.
Literally. Just and the other size, but it was small. If you had 20 people, the place is packed.
Yeah.
If you had 50 people, it's overflowing.
Yeah.
People are gonna be stepping on each other. So we came from that. And if the current owner said back then he was gonna turn YOLO into what it is today, he's gonna say, my guy, you are mad. Where, number one, where are you gonna get the space? Number two, where are you gonna get the money? Because now it takes a lot of money to build something like this. There's a lot of steel around, and steel is very, very costly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of glass around now, and that's costly.
Yeah.
So started off then, small as it was, he employed about 8 people.
Yeah.
Because he had 3 bar ladies, then he had 3 DJs, then he had 2 bouncers. Yeah. So 8 families were being fed through what he did, as small as it was. Yeah. And then it grew. Now it employs close to 30 people. Yeah.
During COVID, ladies and gentlemen, you understand how difficult that is. But let's
it's hard. It's hard. It's very, very hard because now, if he's not selling anything, then how is he going to get the income?
Yeah.
But he always found a way. He's a people's person. always find a way to say, gents, this is a little that I have. Let's share it amongst each other so that we can survive. Because now we don't know what this thing is and how long is it going to last. Yeah, man.
So let's try and make it work.
Yeah, man. So that was that. Then we've always been on his case about selling food.
Okay.
Always been on his case about selling food. He's always been skeptical about going that way because it's a touchy industry.
Yeah.
Everything needs to be on point. Everything needs to be above board. The requirements, the cleanliness, everything health-wise has to be. So, but eventually he budged this year. And he decided, okay, fine, let's give it a try. 3 months later, we're still standing. People are enjoying the food. We're getting support. So, big up. It's part of YOLO. It's growth. It's beautiful to see.
You guys have chefs and
man.
everything. Guys, please come
Qualified
and try.
chefs, man.
You understand?
Yeah.
Guys, please try out the food at YOLO.
Qualified chefs. These guys have got diplomas.
Don't sleep on it, please, ladies and gentlemen. Like Dela, guys, come and support. You know how we feel about support to keep each other going. Yeah, understand? Let's do that. So, also when it comes to like keeping your clientele, keeping your crowds. Obviously, you need to have like good service. Play nice music. How difficult does that come? Is it like natural for you guys? Because I feel like it's natural.
It might look natural, but it's hard. It's hard as hell because now, each and every day, you need to dig deep into yourself. There are going to be bad days. We all have those. But now, the person that you're serving should not feel that you're having a bad day.
For sure.
You understand? So now you need to put in an act, or you need to dig deep within yourself to say, okay, fine, I'm not having a good day, but now I'm here to do a job. You understand? So let me focus on doing that and getting that job done to the best of my abilities so that the person that I'm serving can feel about, okay, this was great service, and then they're going to keep coming back.
And keeping your crowds on the dance floor.
Hey, I don't know if you saw a Facebook post.
What happened?
I was dragged, man. I honestly don't know what's happening there. And this guy was on some. I text people to come to the dance floor when I'm playing. I laughed at him. But no, it's a story for another day.
Wait, sorry, is that someone from Queenstown?
They've been here. No, he's not from here.
Yeah. Do you know why I'm asking this? Because if they would know. They would understand and they would know.
But no, man, it comes from being a people's person.
Okay.
I don't text people to come to my dance floor. I understand what they want. People want a good time.
Of course.
The whole point of going out is to have a good time. So now I don't beat around the bush. I make sure that I provide that good time. Whatever genre that I play, be it hip hop, be it house, be it my piano, be it prom, I always bring my A game. You understand? And also, people will tell you what they like without telling you directly. Someone will post a song they like. So as a DJ now, I'm curious. I'm always curious. Okay, they post this song. If I don't know it, I research about the song. Find out, it's actually a nice song. I can find space for it on my set. And then you grow your playlist. It keeps it fresh at all times. Because people have got a good ear for music. And there's a lot of music out there. You can never know everything. Never. I don't care who you are. So it's always nice to have that network. Just your social media, use it. Listen to what other people are listening to. Go out of your town. On Saturday, I'm going to East London.
Okay.
Playing somewhere there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So you need to go out of your town, out of your comfort zone.
And see what
you understand? Doing. Find out how are other people listening. What are they listening to? How are they having fun? You understand? And see how you can bring yourself and be part of that, or sort of like bring your own vibe into their vibe.
Sure. So what are you doing in East London? What's the gig?
It's called Ekasi Saturdays.
Okay.
It's an all-white event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm a guest DJ. for that day.
All right.
Yeah.
Who else is gonna be there? Which other DJs?
Which other DJs? Let me quickly check. LV is gonna be there. He's from East London. Resident DJs from that place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So which set are you going with? Hip hop, or are you going with house?
Okay, they called me specifically for Amapiano.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so LV, Dumza, Ogas, Ndiraman, and Fresh,
Okay.
Mighty KG.
Okay. All guys from East London.
Yeah.
So you're the only one they
I'm
got
the only
from
one from
here.
Queenstown.
Go represent. Go represent.
Obvious.
Go represent us there. I trust.
I don't beat around the bush. Get the job done.
Yeah, man. And then also, I think I saw a new poster actually. Midweek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you're trying to bring the midweek vibe.
Okay.
After a long day, you need to unwind. You just relax over one or two,
Yeah.
and then go home and sleep. So at least we want to provide that for people. Because some people don't like the madness that comes with the weekend.
Sure.
So they might want to chill midweek. You might want to have a date with someone, come through. Your guy, every Wednesday,
Yeah.
we open at 11 a.m. and then we close around 9.
Okay.
Yeah, COVID regulations.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. We're trying to push that for now. And today is Thursday. Hook up Thursdays.
Okay. So every day there's something, ne?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're trying to push something for every day.
Okay.
Yeah, because now we have to work 7 days a week.
Yeah.
The hours are short.
Yeah.
So we have to be here Monday to Monday. I'm here 6 days in 7.
Oh, okay.
So that might tell you something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, most definitely. Most definitely. The grind is hard.
Yeah,
guys. The grind is hard.
Yeah.
And we need to put in that work, man, so we can recover from COVID.
Definitely, man.
How's the recovery for you guys? Like, is business going good?
Yeah.
Is it just like,
Well,
yeah.
Okay. For the time being, it's just to maintain the business.
Sure.
The overhead.
Yeah.
There's no profit. You
yeah.
can't be making profit with the time that we have. And this is a club. So people, we won't have people coming as early as 12 midday.
Of course.
Come and chill here. People are going to start popping around 6, 7, late. You understand?
There's only like
you've got an hour. So for now, it's just to keep the business afloat. No profit whatsoever.
And then on weekends, are things better at least? Because Saturday,
It's touch and go.
yeah.
Touch and go. Even then, we're still trying to push. We're still trying to get people into the place.
Cool.
And then you need money to finish the upgrade
Sure.
as well. So for now, that is sort of like halted. So that we can try and recover.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if we can get 2 more hours, maybe close at 10, it might make a bit of sense. Or 12.
But with what you said, it's not promising.
Hey, it's not.
Doesn't
It's
look
not.
promising.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. With the numbers going up, I don't know where they
Are they
get these
are they going up? I haven't been paying attention for real.
Hey. Yeah, going up.
So we might be going back to lockdown, like even sooner, like now.
Yeah, they might cut the hours down or something. I don't know.
Was the president speaking last week or this week?
They've always been postponing. I guess he doesn't have good news. So with a lot of unrest that's been going on,
Don't close down.
Yeah.
That would be so sad. Like you guys are like star place for Queenstown. If not the best place in Queenstown, then one of the top
Thank
two, not number 2 foot on that list.
Thank you, man.
You know, you guys are doing a great job. Like I always sit and think about like how far you've come, because literally YOLO was ipozi, guys. in a DJ booth, a toilet zilapa, smoking area, yogiti. But now so much space. Like it feels good to be here. It really feels
different.
Good. Yeah, it feels really different.
You're not in Queenstown.
Exactly. So you guys got these flavors from other places, but like because you said like how they doing.
Yeah.
Then when you guys come back, like put together your own flavor.
Yeah, that's exactly how it happened. There's a lot of different places.
Yeah.
Sort of like take a bit out of this, a bit out of that, a bit out of this, then you fuse it together. Yeah. To have your own unique something. Yeah.
You've worked so much.
Thank you.
So
Coach.
much. So the upstairs place, is it already functioning? Not yet?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. There's still a lot of tiling that needs to be done
Okay.
from the stairs up.
Oh, okay.
Then these doors
Oh, yeah.
are going to need to be put up there.
Oh, okay. Okay. So is there going to be like another DJ booth on top, or what's the situation? I don't know.
Hey, now you're giving us an idea.
Hey, man.
And I like the idea.
Yeah.
Different vibe.
Uh-huh.
It might work. In
Yeah.
fact, it will work. We've got the equipment, so we can find a way to stretch it. I like that idea, man.
Yeah.
That's a dope idea.
Should try it out, guys.
That's a dope idea. And back in the day, we used to have vibes like that.
Mm-hmm.
Remember East London warm-up culture?
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
would have two dance floors, one
Yeah.
downstairs, one upstairs. It played out nice.
Yeah, bring
Yeah,
bring back
yeah.
that old flavor.
Yeah, well,
Because that doesn't happen anymore,
Yeah.
because everyone is just here, and also with like whole COVID thing, you know.
and
I think
everyone is impatient.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
are not patient anymore. Yeah, I miss the old days. Miss the days where you played music that people didn't know and they were not stressing about it.
Yeah.
They were enjoying themselves. Hey, now they tell you, yes, if you into they don't care about bani or whatnot.
Yeah,
They tell you what they want. So, hey, we live in that era.
Yeah.
People are not patient anymore.
And how's the reaction with your hip hop sets now? Because I remember back in the day, I think mhlawumbe abantu babengekayiqheli into hip hop okanye babengekayi-understand it's
particularly in a club.
yeah
Didn't make sense at all.
yeah
I know it's dope now. We're there. We are in power. In fact, now they even ask for the hip hop set.
yeah
They even ask for the hip hop set. So it's grown to that magnitude. Okay, sure. It's part of what we do. It's part of what we offer. So now, if I've got an hour set, I need to find a way to structure it. Maybe play three genres in one. Maybe start with hip hop, play my piano, then go. To try and cater for the three different types of people.
yeah. Because honestly, there are like three different types of people.
Yeah.
Amanye are here for my piano. Amanye are here for hip hop. Yeah. So now, how do you win? Seeing as though you're quite a busy man and you're here 6 times a day, like six times a week, right? How do you get the time to actually listen to music? I mean, it's your passion, I understand. But now, how do you get the time to actually like sit down and be like, okay, now it's time for me to listen to all the music that I'm seeing on social media. I've been hearing quiz data is abandoned, all of those kind of things. Where do you get the time to do that?
At least now, we close around 9.
Okay.
So 9:30, I'm at home.
Oh, yeah.
So at least from 9:30, between 9:30 and 10:30, I'll set that time apart purely for music.
Okay.
Just to see and get the feel of things. Because now you need to understand the music that you're playing, and two, you need to know the vibe in each and every song.
Yeah.
And then that's how you build your set. And now you can't start with a song that's a smash hit, and then obviously you're gonna dwindle.
Yeah.
Your set is gonna go downhill.
Of course.
So you wanna build going up
Gradually.
You wanna build going up. Even the person sitting down, they will start getting up as the set goes. With okay, now you're getting into it. So, and then you kill them.
and then also like being a DJ in Queenstown, what do you think the entertainment industry needs? What would you like to see, in order for it to grow and become like a big thing, like the guys in Joburg are doing? Because it's ever growing in Durban. Even in Durban, I've seen that there's a bit of growth now when it comes to like music industry and entertainment. So what would you like to see maybe here in Queenstown that would put us club platform
us coming together. We've been trying on a smaller scale to have people come together, but things don't really progress. I think people are frustrated, and if you're having something without finance, it sort of like becomes a non-starter.
Sure.
So we need to find ways of getting that funding, and then building what needs to be built. We need studios around.
Okay.
We need equipment. You understand? We need sound. We need stage. We need lighting. We need marquees. All of that. We need to find funding so that we can sort of like buy and own that.
Yeah.
Or find a way to support the ones that already have them. You understand? So we need to dig deep.
More shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to dig deep now and sort of like research more, find ways, make connections, because nowadays it's all about connections.
All about that. Yeah.
Find those connections and make it work for us. I believe we can do it. Devin did it. Why can't we do it? Why can't we do it?
Yeah.
We are a music hub.
True. So, very talented.
Yeah,
very talented.
There's a lot
town.
of talent in Queenstown. A lot, and different genres as well.
Yeah.
You've got jazz, you've got hip hop, you've got R&B, you've got house, you've got everything you can think of.
I remember back I remember back in the day we were actually like the hub of beat jazz.
Yeah.
You know, Lamakhurpan
A little jazz town. Yeah, we still get recognized worldwide for jazz in Queenstown. That should tell you something.
Yeah,
So
most definitely.
it depends on us, all of us.
Yeah.
You might know someone I don't.
For sure.
You understand?
Sure. Yeah.
So it's just a matter of us coming together, brainstorming the ideas, bouncing them off each other,
Yeah.
then finding a way forward.
We need to do more.
Yeah.
We need to do more
Yeah.
as like I'll still say like you're part of the youth, you know, because I'll still say you're young at heart.
I'm still holding on. I'm
Yeah.
still holding on, barely.
Yeah.
Just a few years left.
Come on,
And then they kick me out.
don't do that. Don't do that. But
No, according to the age.
But you're a legend anyway. You know, you're a legend when it comes to the music industry or entertainment
I'm honored,
industry
man.
here because,
honored.
dude, you've shared stages with like so many people. Black Coffee, your Lulos,
Hey.
your
Everyone you can think of.
everyone that you can
Everyone
think
you
of.
can think of.
Yeah.
Literally.
But like, doesn't that give you like goosebumps whenever you think about it? Kanye, when you appeared on stage, maybe just before Black Coffee
Yeah.
came through, like how did that feel? And which event was that? The Coffee.
What event was it? It was a special event, though.
Okay.
Yeah, special event. We hosted it on the 2nd of January. On the 3rd, he was playing in Devon in the morning.
Yeah.
7 a.m.
Sure.
Stadium was packed.
Yeah.
You were waiting for him. That should tell you.
Yeah.
That should tell you the power of that guy.
Yeah.
I think it helps that I'm not a groupie.
Yeah.
I don't really care who's playing after me.
Okay.
I know what I'm here to do.
Yeah.
And then I get there and do what I am there to do.
Yeah.
But when a way it leaves you, I'm sorry, that's on you.
Yeah.
So I've had instances where people are going to cover the chap, please, man, don't be yourself today. But who am I going to be?
Yeah.
Because now they're thinking I'm going to outshine the so-called celebrities. I'm not even about that. But now I want that connection with the crowd.
Yeah.
I want that connection with the people.
Yeah,
Understand? I'm about giving them a good time. And showing them a nice time.
Sure.
So that's my job. And if at the end of the day you are happy about my set, then my job I've done it well. But it's an awesome feeling. It does good for your career. But okay, fine. Your biography. I've shared stage with so many people.
Yeah.
Understand. So people sort of like trust whatever it is that you bring. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
This guy we can trust.
Do you do more events for like YOLO and like other places like maybe Midweek? There's always in jail.
Yeah. Hopefully we're gonna have a breakthrough. But right now we are in survival mode.
Yeah.
This COVID thing, we can't really plan anything.
True.
You can't really plan anything, and when you plan, you are scared. Next week he might say we're shutting everything down.
Yeah.
So it really messes things up as far as planning is concerned. We're trying to build small at the moment.
Yeah.
We're focusing on our Sundays.
Okay.
We didn't have business on Sundays. So we've got something called Sick Note Sundays.
Okay.
Sick Note.
Literally sick note. Because on Monday, you know. yeah.
So we're pushing those. We're getting a lot of flack around that. Hey, our bosses are on social media. They're going to see this sick note thing. And then when I don't pitch on work on Monday, they're going to think I went to that.
Yeah.
That's on you.
Guys.
Discipline yourself.
Yeah.
At least we close around 9. So it's more than enough time for a person to go home and sleep.
Yeah.
You still get your 6 to 8 hours before you can go to work.
Recovery.
Unlike before when we closed at 4.
Yeah.
You'd have a person here at 4 saying, I'm going to work at 6.
Yeah.
And you'd wonder
Doesn't make
how.
sense.
Yeah, well,
Doesn't make sense. And
now a
sometimes
person just goes home and showers and then goes to work.
yeah. That never made sense. I used to do that sometimes. Hey guys, it was bad, eh? It was bad.
Hey, but it's life, my guy. Hey,
Yeah.
it's life. And you know, most, but during that time, between 2 and 4, all hell broke loose.
Of course.
It was fun. If a person decided, I know I'm going to leave at 2, and then I come on at 2, Libala, you're going home at 4. But
And at that time, you still want to go,
Yeah.
you still want to go do things at home because now you got this girl at the club. Hey, guys.
hey.
You're all in the name of nice time. But no, man, crazy times. I just really wish that this whole COVID thing, passes over and then we can get back to our normal lives. People can make money back because really, right now, we're just moving. We're on the verge of dying, but we are pushing. If you've got the funds to actually push, then you can push right through this thing. But hey, it's difficult. It's really difficult. I've seen so many businesses and companies shutting down because of this thing. But I just hope that and then sizokwazi ubuyela back to normal. Back to normal because kunzima guys.
Yeah, and you find out that most of the times the business are interlinked. Because now your business doing well means my business is going to do well.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you find out now when this is supposed to be a knock for this particular business, actually knocks 3 or 4 more other businesses.
Yeah.
One that are linked to whatever business that is now taking that loss. So this thing actually goes deeper than we can think.
Yeah.
Deeper than we know. Because now businesses are affected. People are losing their livelihoods. It's not a nice thing to see. In this era where jobs are scarce, it's heartbreaking. People are graduating, they've got degrees, diplomas, but they're just sitting at home.
Yeah.
There are no jobs.
Yeah.
You understand?
Even us, because I'm still studying, I'm very demotivated when it comes to that, but at least I've got something to fall back on, At least I've got things to push here and there, and could be trailers,
Yeah, but push yourself, man. Push yourself. We shouldn't give up just because things are looking gloomy. Push through the gloominess. A breakthrough is going to come.
Yeah, there's always light.
A breakthrough is going to come sooner or later. It's going to come, and you're going to be exactly where you want to be, and you're going to be grateful. Looking back to this moment, I took a bold step or a good step in not giving up and actually pushing to get my career. Yeah.
No, most definitely. No, I won't give up. I mean,
please, man.
I've got enough motivation.
You owe it to yourself.
Yeah, I owe it to myself. Because really, I'm not doing it for anyone
do it
else.
For yourself, man.
For myself. Yeah.
It's easy to do things for yourself.
Yeah.
I don't drink.
Yeah.
As far back as you've known me.
Yeah.
I don't drink. The reason for that is my grandparents were alcoholics.
Okay.
So that life, I lived through it.
Yeah.
And I would ask them, "Indone mandi kose?" Then they would have they wouldn't have answers for me.
Yeah.
So then I thought to myself, I don't want to be part of this.
Yeah.
And no problem with Abana Baselayo. I love them very much.
Sure.
They're part of my livelihood. I understand them. You understand. But it's not, I don't touch alcohol because it's a decision I took for me.
Sure.
You understand?
Sure.
So there's nothing that you can say that's going to change my mind.
For sure.
Yeah, well,
for sure. I get you.
Yeah. So that's the power of doing things for yourself. But you commit You understand? Now you're doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
You're not doing it for Bodhisama and what. You're not doing it for to impress some
myself.
chick.
Yeah,
Doing it for
yeah.
yourself.
True.
That's why you're gonna be able to go, even on days when you don't feel like going.
Yeah.
You keep going because now you're competing with yourself.
With yourself.
You
The man in
understand?
the
Yeah,
mirror. I
yeah.
get you. Totally get you.
And it's awesome when you see the result.
Yeah.
And you see that small change, when you see that bicep, when you see, but when you see that chest starting to crack, then you like, now I'm doing it.
And it's very fulfilling.
It
makes
is,
you
it
feel
is.
good about
It's
yourself.
awesome.
At least
It's awesome.
achieving something,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah. No, I mean, like, also, I totally appreciate your words, because I think I needed to hear something like that, even with what we're doing right here, right now. Not doing it for anyone else, but to fulfill myself.
yourself, yes.
And obviously entertain whoever, and like tell stories, you know, because I feel like we're supposed to be a storytelling generation.
Yeah.
About sing about, well, black people.
You've
you
got a
know?
lot of stories.
Yeah.
Been through the most.
Exactly.
Still going through the most.
Exactly. But no,
Day in,
man.
day out. But what's sad nowadays is the level of gender-based violence.
Oof. Yeah.
Chance, please stop this nonsense.
Yeah. We need,
To actually kill a human being, mutilate them, cut them into pieces, there's nothing human about that. You understand? There's 2 cases now that we know that recently surfaced, where guys chopped off their loved ones, and then they chopped them into pieces. Another guy just buried the person under the bathtub. What is that, man? That's pre-planned. That's premeditated. You understand? Are we really that sick?
painful.
Are we really that sick? Don't we love these women that we are able to hack and sort of like kill now?
Yeah.
If we can learn one thing as gents, the things that you do for the person that you love doesn't mean that person actually owes you anything. They don't owe you anything.
Sure.
Not even a shred of loyalty. Nothing. They don't owe you anything. You understand? Even if you invest $1 million on them, they don't owe you anything. You don't own that person. I think that's one thing that we lack, Tina. We sort of like feel good, okay, now I'm maintaining this woman. I'm giving her my money every month.
Me.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I actually own her.
Yeah.
That's a wrong way of thinking. It's actually a wrong way of thinking.
I feel like if you love someone, you should do things from the heart.
Exactly.
And I feel like if you are someone who is not doing that for like the right reasons, but I'm trying to do and be happy.
Yeah.
The moment umhlambi izinto zihamba wrong, and then you start acting out, all of those kind of things. That
Taking back what you bought.
Yes.
What is that?
Yeah.
Why?
It doesn't make sense.
Why were you buying that in the first place?
It doesn't make
If
sense.
now I'm going to start taking back what I bought for my woman, what does that say about me? You understand?
You weren't doing those things from the heart.
Oh, yeah, bro?
You wanted whatever it was.
Hey.
You were buying whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, bro?
So we should stop that for real. Hey, that thing of that suitcase guy and chopping up that lady, it was so sad.
My guy.
It was so
Traumatizing.
sad.
Traumatizing.
Who thinks of that?
Hey.
Who thinks of that? That is so disgusting.
We became that evil now.
So is that guy getting arrested? Like,
Yeah. He was arrested. I think he's awaiting trial. Now he's not going to get paid. And gents, stop raping.
Yeah.
Stop raping. How do you enjoy having sex with a woman that's crying out for help?
Yeah.
What is it about that turns you on? Please, we've got sisters here, we've got our kids here, we've got a 9-year-old daughter. I don't want my daughter to be raped one day.
Got nieces.
It's a scar that doesn't go away. It never leaves you. It never leaves the person that got raped.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how much counseling that person can get. It's always going to be with them. And there's always going to be something that triggers that incident.
Yeah.
And it's going to come and it's going to feel fresh for that person. So guys, please stop raping women.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
You heard it here first. So, guys, let's please try and stay away from all of these bad things and just enjoy life. Do you know how beautiful life is
And how short life is.
and how short life is? We need to appreciate what we have rather than wanting to go spend your years of whatever future you have in jail. It's not worth it, guys. It's really not worth it. Let's love the people that are around us. Let's treat each other like humans. You would not want the same things happening to your people.
Let's protect one another.
Let's protect
What
one
happened to
another.
that? We used to
Exactly.
protect each other. We used to be protective species, but now, hey, it's every man for themselves. Yeah, we understand gents hard out here, but going out and committing crime against the very people that you live with
Yeah.
is not the right thing to do.
It'll never
You
make
understand?
sense for me.
We are terrorizing the same community you live in, of everybody's probably para or leakings or whatnot. What is that?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Stop that lie.
You understand that you're robbing off the same people that you live with. Can't even trust my neighbors now.
Yeah.
Because something might happen. And when I ask, they're going to say they didn't say anything.
And back in the day, like your neighbors used to be part of like
Yeah,
family.
yeah.
You know?
It's
But
a community.
all of that has changed now. No longer like a community.
Yeah.
Now every man for himself. Nobuqhekezelwe endlini yakhe, akho umuntu uyaziyo,
Yeah,
ngelo xesha umuntu ubonile,
people were
but,
there.
you know?
Yeah.
It's so difficult, man, living in a life like
Yeah.
this. But if we'd still, like Lando said, before we even like started coming together and just supporting each other, it goes back to those things.
Yeah.
If we come together and we support each other and we stand by each other, then we'll find out is it wrong because there'll be a minority. Yabo. Because right now they're a majority and bazawuthethelelana, man.
Yeah,
You know? It's like whenever these rape lists come on Twitter and all of those kind of things, like Facebook,
Yeah.
whenever those things start trending, you'll hear that amanye amajita ayathula pha,
Yeah.
angafuni uthetha because they're protecting
Itshomi
amajita,
zawo.
yabo? Which is not fine.
Yeah.
Which is really not fine. We need to stand and be a voice together,
Yeah.
guys, and come together and fight for the woman that we love.
Yeah.
Because siyabathanda basisi,
Yeah.
guys.
And
Song.
stop guys that are doing wrong things.
Exactly.
If you see a friend hitting his woman, stop him. Fight with him if you have to.
Yeah.
You understand? Don't just shy away and say into ingena.
Yeah.
When he starts hitting her, it starts like that. Because now you'd find out about the woman that got chopped up. She was beaten on a number of occasions.
Yeah.
But she was like, no, because he loves me. There's no love when it comes. If I'm gonna lift my hand, can you see how big my hand is? If I'm gonna lift such a massive hand and hit such a small face, what does that say about me? Do I still love that woman?
Yeah. There's no such thing.
You understand?
No such thing.
No.
So we need to try, guys, as Armenia and come
I
together
don't need to try. You need to stop these things. Hey.
and protect.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, most definitely. Most definitely. I think we're coming towards the end of the show right now because of time, man. I don't want to waste any of your time. Top 5 DJs that you rate right now. Quick.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Uma Porisa is the top of that list.
Okay.
Boy is doing massive things. Him and Kabza. And then the major league DJs are putting massive strides.
Okay.
Deben Gogo.
Yeah.
And at number 5 will be Uzix. He's on a comeback. He's on a serious comeback.
Osama, ne?
Yo.
It's beautiful.
A lot of songs he dropped on that set he played.
Yeah.
They're not out. People have been searching for them. And it's going to be a long wait till the 17th of September.
Oh, yeah.
Personally, on a personal note, I feel him now. He should have dropped on the 1st of September. You know, with entertainment, you feed on hype.
Yeah, yeah.
You profit from hype. If he dropped those tracks at that time, he was going to make a lot of money. He was going to get a lot of streams. You see Donda. Donda has been breaking records.
Broken so many records.
Before it was even released.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, and that build up to Donda, guys.
Yeah, well?
Kanye West is a genius. Kanye West is a genius. Yeah.
That guy is 10 steps, 10 generations ahead.
Yeah.
Whatever he's doing now, we're going to understand 10 years later.
Yeah, yeah. Way ahead of his time.
Yo.
But I need to still listen to the album. I've got a couple of songs that I love already.
Me too.
Yeah. And then Drake is also dropping.
Hey, trouble that. Trouble.
For us sad people.
Trouble, Drake. Yo,
Yeah.
It's putting the rappers on their toes. AK remixed.
Shows
sampled some shows.
Yeah. That was a beautiful
super
song.
soft.
Yeah, beautiful song. That one.
Yeah, dope. There's a new kid on the block, Blakey.
Yeah.
He's putting
Have you listened to his album?
Massive strides. Not yet.
Yeah, you must listen. He's even got a deluxe album. I was listening to it when I was coming here. Actually,
He's got a single coming up, No Younger.
Yeah.
It's gonna drop soon. Him and 25K.
25 is a new kid on the block.
Yeah.
Man.
Also,
he's making big strides.
Making big strides.
Yeah.
Costa Teach as well.
Yeah,
He's gonna come up.
I think AKA and Costa Teach have like a big mixtape coming up or something like that.
I'm sure it's gonna go that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. There's a lot of new music coming up. There's a lot of new music out. Go out, have fun. Live your best lives.
Yeah.
Life is very short.
Very short.
You will never know when you're gonna die.
Most definitely. So make the most out of what you have right now.
Make the most out of it.
Yeah. Man, I want to thank you so much.
Man.
Don't want to waste any of your time. You need to get to work.
Yeah.
We'll most definitely be back here. We'll have another chat in the future, other things that we want to do.
Hopefully by then, this show is gonna be on Channel O.
Ooh.
But she started the trend, man.
Ooh.
I think we need to follow suit.
Thank you so much, man.
Need to follow suit.
Yeah. No, I totally appreciate you coming on, man. And most definitely, this is the one. I can hear it. It's quality. It's beautiful. It's what I need.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. Most definitely, I'll see you again pretty soon.
I know.
I'm actually leaving Port Elizabeth today.
Hey.
Back to school, man.
Nice, cool, man.
Back to school.
Do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Still trying to break that market as a buy, but I'll find a way.
Yeah, most definitely.
Find a way to get in there.
Let's hope maybe after this, then people are going to be like, hey, that 98 guy, Yeah, that was on the round table. Yeah. No, man, totally appreciate it again. And yeah, I think that should.